Hello lovelies, today we're going to be making these yummy box patties. So let's start with the white sauce. You want to melt 1.5 tablespoons of butter in a saucepan. Once it's melted down and begins to bubble, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of flour and mix that in until it's nice and evenly mixed through. Once the flour is cooked out and begins to give off a nutty smell, it will look something like this. You want to slowly add 2 cups of warm milk, whisking it as you add it to prevent any lumps from forming. Cook it down slightly to thicken it. If you guys are new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Please take the time to give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know you love these recipes, so make sure you subscribe for more. Now we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of paprika powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of red chili flakes, 1/4 teaspoon of oregano, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. You just want to mix this in really well until well combined. Now we're going to set this aside and get on with the chicken filling. In a pan, you want to heat 3 tablespoons of oil until nice and hot. Add 300 grams of chicken breast that have been cut into small cubes. Mix that really well and cook it on a medium heat until the color changes. Now we're going to add 1/2 of a chopped onion and 1 chopped green pepper. Cook it down until the bell peppers and the onions are softened and give off that beautiful aroma. Now we're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste each, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper. You want to cook it down for a further 5 to 10 minutes until the water dries and the onions and peppers are softened. Now that this mixture is done, you just want to take it off the heat and set it aside. We're going to mix the chicken in with the sauce and then cook it down until the sauce is thick enough to coat the chicken. That looks absolutely delicious. We're just going to turn off the heat and place the mixture in a bowl or a container to cool it down slightly. Add 1/2 cup of shredded cheese, or as much as you'd like. You're just going to mix it through and then allow the mixture to come to room temperature before we do anything else. In the meantime, we're going to make the flour slurry. This will help seal the patties and prevent the mixture from leaking out once we fry it. Combine 1 tablespoon of flour with enough water to make the slurry. Set it aside. Before I started this recipe, I defrosted a pack of samosa sheets. Make sure they are completely defrosted before you use them. Otherwise, when you start to peel them away, they'll start cracking and breaking, and that's not what we want. Now, to make these box patties, you want to place a layer of the samosa sheet horizontally. We're just going to brush on the slurry only in the middle area. Place another of the samosa sheets on top vertically. This will create a cross shape. Spoon the mixture into the middle, making sure it just remains in the middle. This recipe makes around 10 to 12 box patties. You just want to fold the box patties as shown, first with the horizontal sheet, making sure that you brush the tops with the slurry before placing the sheet on top. Continue with the rest of the mixture until you've made around 12 box patties. If you make smaller patties, you can make around 18 to 24 of these. They're great tea time treats, so do definitely give these a go. Once they all look like this, we're going to dip the patties in some beaten egg and then into some fresh breadcrumbs. I always use fresh breadcrumbs, but you can use boxed or even panko breadcrumbs. Continue with the rest of the box patties. You can always change up the mixture and add mince, beef, fajitas, veggies, or even just cheese and vegetable. They make really great snacks. I use these for Ramadan or even some tea time treats when I have people over. They make great snacks for the kids after they've gone for swimming, so I have these on hand all the time. Once they're all set up, we're just going to heat about 1 inch of oil in a pan to 170 degrees Celsius. We're going to place only 2 patties in the pan at a time and fry them for around 5 to 6 minutes on each side. You want to flip them over and wow, don't these look so good? You definitely want to make sure that the insides are really nice and hot because the cheese begins to melt again and it'll start oozing out. Now, if you want to freeze them, then you just make sure that you lay them flat on a tray after you've covered them in breadcrumbs and freeze them solid. Then you can move them to a container and then freeze them for up to 3 months. Continue with the rest of the box patties until they're nice and golden brown on both sides. Serve them immediately with your favorite sauces. I usually make these for the kids on a regular basis. They absolutely love them. It's a great change to the normal snacks that they'll eat. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe. Much love and have a good one. Bye.